Hello everyone, and we are going to be looking at this upcoming winter storm that will be hitting the Northeast next week. However, before we could get into the forecast, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. Right now we are currently looking at the precipitation type, this GFS model, so this is kind of your future radar here. You can see the last winter storm that is hitting today on the Northeast. You are going to see a couple of inches of snow from that. However, if we move on here to around January 4th, and you can definitely see some snow here. You can see that low pressure just below the Northeast. That's going to be bringing mainly snow and mix, possibly even freezing rain in some localized spots. Definitely could see a couple inches of snow. Really, Maine is going to see the most snow. You can definitely see up to a foot of snow, even higher, possibly in some areas. And let's go ahead and go up to January 5th. You can see the snow coming back there. It did kind of get hit by some dry air there. But you see that snow coming back. It's going to bring even more snow for Maine. And that's going to last for at least a day. And still snow by January 7th in some of those areas. Possibly even some severe weather down here in Louisiana. It looks like a low pressure will bring maybe some severe weather, some isolated storms for January 7th. And we move on to around January 8th, and that winter storm finally moves out of the area. Possibly even some snow for the southeast, as you're seeing there for portions of Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and places like that. Maybe we could see a little bit of snow, but mainly mix, it looks like, for January 8th. Now here's a total accumulated snowfall amounts, and this is added on top of the last winter storm. But the last winter storm, you are going to see around 5 inches of snow. That's the winter storm that's hitting now, about 5 inches of snow there. And we are looking at that European model, high resolution, and this is the total snowfall from this winter storm. And of course, it is added onto the last winter storm. So you are going to see about a foot of snow from this. It looks like mainly in the eastern portions of Maine, you are going to see up to a foot of snow. In most of the areas, you are going to see up to around 7 inches of snow, maybe, possibly even lower, maybe 5 inches of snow. Still a decent amount of snow, don't get me wrong, but it is not going to be as much as Maine is getting, but you're still going to see a decent amount of snow. Even Pennsylvania could see up to 6 or 7 inches of snow, mainly in the northeastern portion of Pennsylvania there. And New York, about the northern part of New York, you are going to see around 1 to 2 inches of snow. But more in the southern parts of New York, you're going to see around 3 to 4 inches of snow there. Maybe the southeastern could see a little bit higher amounts, up to 6 inches of snow. Near the Rhode Island and Massachusetts area, you're going to see around up to 8 or 9 inches of snow in those types of areas. But of course, the very more northeastern part of Maine, you're going to see up to around 17, possibly even 20 inches of snow, maybe in more mountainous areas. But of course, you're going to see a pretty good amount of snow from this. Maybe some power outage problems for some of those areas, but definitely a decent amount of snow. It's not going to really be a really major winter storm, but still, it will be a very it will be a bit of a powerful one for especially Maine. But New York or the New England type areas, you are going to see kind of a pretty decent snowstorm from this. Total accumulated snowfall from the GFS model. This is a different model. We still got similar amounts, maybe a little lower. The GFS is showing possibly lower than 12 inches of snow, maybe up to 8 or 9 inches of snow in some of these areas, but mainly 2 to 3 inches of snow. Even portions of Pennsylvania could see no snow at all, according to the GFS model. But of course, I think Pennsylvania, the southeastern part of Pennsylvania, definitely will see at least a dusting from the GFS model there. European model, of course, is the most accurate, but of course, some models are also sometimes more accurate than the European model. But it really just depends on what the winter storm really wants to do here. But Maine, you are going to be expecting at least 8 inches of snow, especially the eastern portions of Maine and the southeast or southwestern portions of Maine. You are going to see around up to 1 to 3 inches of snow, possibly a little more. 5 inches of snow will definitely be possible for some of these coastal areas, but really not as much as that eastern portion of Maine, like I've been saying. New York looks like you're gonna see around up to probably most likely 4 to 5 inches of snow for the whole state is possible. Where in the northern parts, you're gonna see up to 1 to 2 inches of snow. If you did enjoy the forecast, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new on turn post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. And also special thanks again to our members of the channel. Like I said, you can become one today by clicking the join button down below next to the subscribe button. It really only takes 99 cents per month to become a member, and you get a bunch of perks like getting a shout out on each and every video. Also, make sure to share this video with any friends or family that may like this type of weather content and would like a update on this upcoming winter storm for the Northeast. But anyways, stay safe.